Welcome into the arena, Okawville High School, as the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase stops in for the Woodlawn Cardinals and the New Athens Yellow Jackets. A very pleasant Monday evening, wherever you may be, listening in on 94.1 FM, WMIX, as well as WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play tonight of this ball game. If you're looking for Lady Rams basketball, turn it over to the AM side of the dial, as that's on AM 940, or you can watch it live, of course, at WMIXsports.com, as the Lady Rams host the Cahokia Comanches in the opening South 7 Conference game for the Lady Rams. Here tonight at Okawville, Game 2 of Night 1 of the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament, held here this year on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Game 1 is already in the books, and Woodlawn plays New Athens next. This is the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Out here at Okawville tonight, a nice crowd on hand. The Okawville Rockets win their first game this evening. First game of the tournament, the Woodlawn Cardinals, New Athens Yellow Jackets, getting ready to open up their seasons here tonight at Okawville High School. Of course, this tournament's going on for a while. A little adjustment that in past years, Valmeyer, the Pirates, have gotten out of this tournament. They went up to Metro East Lutheran for a tournament last week, got out. That left Okawville with only 4 teams, thus a game every night this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as the Okawville Rockets host this tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals will play tonight at 7:30. Again, we'll play on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock against Marissa Coulterville, and then Friday night at 7:30 we'll play the host Okawville Rockets in the final game of the tournament. We are here at the beautiful arena, year number 2 of this tremendous-looking high school, not only in the gymnasium but all around the school. I've had a look and a tour around the building already last year and this year again. Both teams warming up on the floor. It's Woodlawn and New Athens here on the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. I'll take a break. When we come back, I'll have to go through it and tell you what's been going on, what's happening, broadcast schedule, everything about this tournament and everything else. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
It's time for the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Trojans, Woodlawn Cardinals, Wayne City Indians, and Sesser-Valier Red Devils. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Roley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu, and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank with the Coach House Garages pregame show. The showcase starts now.
Welcome into the arena on the campus of Okawville High School as the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase stops in Washington County tonight as the Woodlawn Cardinals take on the New Athens Yellow Jackets. A very pleasant Monday evening, wherever you may be, listening in on 94.1 FM, WMIX, or maybe listening to us online at WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski. We'll be bringing you the play-by-play here tonight. If you're looking for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, it's on the AM side, AM 940, or you can watch it live at WMIXsports.com. Of course, this tournament, Okawville, one of the many post-Thanksgiving tournaments going on this week for the boys basketball side of things. One game already in the book here at Okawville as Okawville defeated Marissa Coulterville. But first, we'll let you know you're listening to the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams are out on the floor warming up here this evening as the first game, the opening game for both teams here tonight for the Yellow Jackets and the Cardinals. Of course, this was a 5-team tournament. The Valmeyer Pirates exited after last year, went to the Metro East Lutheran tournament, and they have gone, and thus there are 4 teams. So there are only games on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights here at the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals will play again on Wednesday night at 6 p.m., and on Friday night at 7:30, Wednesday's game against Marissa Coulterville, and Friday's game against the host Okawville Rockets. On Wednesday night, the Woodlawn game will be right here on 94.1 FM, and as usual at WMIXsports.com. And then on Friday night, it'll be on AM 940, also at WMIXsports.com. So every game of Woodlawn Cardinals basketball this week here on WMIX. Both teams are warming up on the floor. The referees are out. The coaches are talking. We need to take a break, pay some bills. When we come back, we'll give you a little bit more insight on this tournament, get you some scores that are going around Illinois right now, and whatever else we come across here at Okawville. The first of 3 nights here at the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Coach House Garage sponsors the pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder who will build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams warming up on the floor. It's the opening game for the New Athens Yellow Jackets and the Woodlawn Cardinals. Of course, in game number 1 tonight, Okawville beat Marissa 61-30 in the opening game. The Rockets will play again on Wednesday night at 7:30 against New Athens. More scores at the end of 3. Carmi leads El Dorado at Harrisburg 55-43. At the half, Benton led Egyptian 49-11 at Goreville in the boys tournament. And at the Trico boys tournament, it was Chester defeating Shawnee 60-50 in that boys tournament so far tonight. Of course, there's games at DuQuoin tonight that are going on. One of those scores also DuQuoin. With about 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Vandalia led Caro 38-34. Those scores brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and Kingsley Chrysler. I got here to Okawville tonight. These two teams have run into each other on a number of occasions over the last few years, not only here at the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament, but also at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. The rivalry, a nice one, has formed between these two schools, whether it's the semis of the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament quarterfinals, or if it happened at the Okawville Tournament. Of course, they play at Okawville no matter what because they have to play every team down here in this tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals, of course, last year lost in overtime in the title game here to the Okawville Rockets right here on this very floor. And the Rockets are the defending champions. They're already off to a 1-0 start. When you look at these two teams, the first thing you will notice for the New Athens Yellow Jackets, it's the first time in many years that the Woodlawn Cardinals enter a game in the last 4, 5, 6 years in which they are not considered maybe a favorite. Maybe the Woodlawn Cardinals have fewer experienced players than do the New Athens Yellow Jackets. The Cardinals only returned one starter from last year's team in Jason Hateman. Of course, Jake Robinson and Chase Phelps also got time last year as players considerably off the bench. The only 3 players returning from the state champion team, the chip team that saw time back in 2012. The New Athens Yellow Jackets, on the other hand, returned 5 players that started from last year's team. And that gives Coach Mark DeWard, a Jabot graduate, we'll get into that later, a very experienced ball team here tonight coming into this opening game here at the Okawville Thanksgiving Tournament. They return guys like Tyler Meyer, who averages 15.8 points a game last year. Nick Ozier averaged 6. Ryan Royce added 4.8, and Jim Keeper added 2.2. They were the champions of the Kaskaskia division last year at 21-7. And overall, 9-1. They lost to Okawville in the regional final. Of course, New Athens, a part of the Koke Conference, on the Kaskaskia side with the likes of Steelville, Marissa Coulterville, Dupo, Valmeyer, and Lebanon also in that side of the bracket. They were champions and are picked this year to win that division because of all the returning starters and returning experience that this team brings back. Tyler Meyer being the number one, 6'6", and Jim Kiefert, 6'3". They will have distinct size advantage here tonight on the Woodlawn Cardinals. Flipping to the other side, the Woodlawn Cardinals, well, some of the names that you have become familiar with, and we have too, are not on the roster anymore. Guys like Gabe Owens, Chris Harlow, Logan Isaac, Matt Kennedy, Ty Coleman, amongst others. Sean Hodge, not on the lineup. Those guys, of course, won a lot of games in their career at the varsity level, a lot of state trophy hardware as well, are not here. Guys that have stepped up, as we mentioned, guys that were on the state championship team that saw a lot of play. Of course, Jason Hateman and Jake Robinson played in that state championship game. They return and start tonight. Logan Wallerman, who saw considerable time last year, also played. Chase Phelps, who moved into a big-time playing role last year, also with this team, with the opportunity to start and play a lot. He will start here tonight, joining up with Ross Owens. We'll get to those starting lineups later on to you, of course. Brought to you by the Batters Box and Woodlawn. Baseball and softball lessons start March 3rd at the Batters Box and Woodlawn. Lessons are $12 per hour for 6 to 14-year-olds. Equipment provided, full-length batting cage with a pitching machine. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437 for additional information. They bring you the starting lineups for tonight's game. Both teams still warming up. We need to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this and maybe get some scores from around Southern Illinois as well. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Rend Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Rend Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon, or log on to rendlakecollege.edu/fitcenter.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpal Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of garage, protect your car, price, possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sharon at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams back in the locker room right now. They get their final instructions on the season. Of course, Shane Whistler, the longtime head coach of the Woodlawn Cardinals, here tonight, again in his taking the Cardinals out again in this campaign of 2013 and 2014. On the other side of the coin, Mark Durward, a name that you have heard if you're a high school basketball fan. He was a member of the 1991 Jabot Hawks. That team lost, of course, to what was then known as Hamilton County High School. At the Super, Hamilton County went on to finish third. Jabot had one of the better runs in 90 and 91 of teams in the South, and Mark Durward coached his team very similar to what he played like at Jabot, an aggressive style of team with lots of defense and aggressive play. Now, that may or may not stop at this point because, of course, the new rules are in place here tonight. The rest of the week looks as follows. Of course, tonight, this game, they'll take a night off tomorrow night, come back on Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. Marissa Coulterville will play Woodlawn. We'll have that game right here on 94.1 WMIX as well as online at WMIXsports.com. Then they'll take another night off on Thursday night and come back with last night's play on Friday night. That will be at 6 o'clock. New Athens will play Marissa Coulterville. And then at 7:30, of course, Woodlawn will play the New Athens, or I should say the Okawville Rock. 4 minutes left to go in this one. We'll have the starting lineups coming up to you after this next break, brought to you by the Batter's Box in Woodlawn. Perfect for your child's birthday party, just $50 for 2 hours and 17-foot ceiling. Are perfect for inflatables. Also great for baby showers, garage sales, or holiday parties, too. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437. They bring to you the starting lineups here tonight, of course, here at Okawville. We'll take another break. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening tip between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the New Athens Yellow Jackets. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
The Batter's Box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The Batter's Box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the Batter's Box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the Batter's Box, located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXsports.com.
Welcome back inside the old arena in Okawville, Illinois, on the campus of Okawville High School. It's the Woodlawn Cardinals and the New Athens Yellow Jackets here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, fix your car, price, possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for an on-site estimate. More scores. Egyptian has lost to Benton tonight. The Rangers get their first win of the year, beating Egyptian 86-29. And that game was also at the end of the third quarter, 71-22. So the Rangers get their first win. And that scoreboard update brought to you by Scano and the State Farm Insurance. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big? If you have an accident, talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. 2:40 left to go in this one before we start this. Our broadcast schedule for the rest of the week as follows. Tomorrow night, Chris Hugo and I will make the trek to Wayne City. The Wayne City Indians boys basketball team will host Christ Our Rock Lutheran. We'll be on the air on 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com at about 7:25 with the pregame as we bring to you Wayne City hosting Christ Our Rock Lutheran. Of course, the Indians off their consolation championship victory Saturday at the Christopher Turkey Tournament. On Wednesday night, we'll all be back here as the Woodlawn Cardinals take on the Marissa Coulterville Meteors at 6 o'clock pregame at 5:45 right here on 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Thursday night, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams head to St. Anthony in Effingham, Illinois to take on the Lady Bulldogs. That game will have a pregame about 7:25. You can listen to it on 94.1 FM or watch it live at WMIXsports.com. Friday night, it's a split. On the FM side, undefeated and Pyramid Tournament champion Mount Vernon Rams will be at home to open South 7 Conference play against the Althoff Crusaders. While that's on the FM side, you can watch it at WMIXsports.com. On the AM side, of course, the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Okawville Rockets in the final game here at the Okawville Thanksgiving Tournament. We'll tell you about Community First Bank while we have a mention. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank. Home of the one account featuring free checking and high-yield interest, member FDIC. Also, social media fans, of course, we are on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. give us a like. We get some content up there every once in a while, mostly every day now at this time of year. And also a big thing is on Twitter, at WMIX Sports. We have several of the players tonight, not only from Woodlawn, but also from New Athens that follow us on Twitter, at WMIX Sports, for sports information and other things as well. Both teams head to their benches as they will be introduced to the crowd here this evening. Woodlawn will be in their home jerseys tonight. New Athens will be the visiting teams. The New Athens Yellow Jackets will go with 6-foot senior number 15, Nick Ozier, who is one of the followers from New Athens on Twitter of us at WMIX Sports. 6'4", senior number 42, Tyler Myers. 6'3", junior number 35, Jimmy Kiefer. 5'6", junior number 14, Travis Zapti. And 6'2", junior number 34, Ryan Royce from Mark Derwart's New Athens Yellow Jackets. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, coached by Shane Witzel. The Woodlawn Cardinals will have the starting lineup for the following: 4 seniors and a sophomore. Your seniors: 6'3", senior number 35, Jake Robinson. 5'11", senior number 31, Jason Haitman. 5'11", senior number 30, Logan Wallerman. 6'3", senior number 24, Chase Phelps. And 6'3", sophomore number 22, Ross Owens, for Shane Witzel's Woodlawn Cardinals. And those teams are being introduced to the crowd tonight as the Okawville Rockets coaching staff are walking around, and John Krause and staff checking in with me to make sure I'm okay. They took very good care of me all the way through as soon as I walked in the door, and as soon as I did it, got here. And we appreciate the hospitality of Okawville High School for treating us so very nicely every time we come to Okawville High School. As both teams are being introduced, you can hear them in the background. Tonight here at the arena, a high school that is just 2 years old, as they have just built this facility, built last year, a very nice facility that is now taking over and, of course, doing the job that the old gym, Dave Lefkefeld Gymnasium, did across the way. And what a wonderful job of this school they have done here on the western side of Washington County. Those starting lineups that I mentioned to you tonight were brought to you by the Batter's Box. Woodlawn now is a great space for ball practice or parties. The Batter's Box is equipped with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage with pitching machine, and climate-controlled for year-round use. Today you can use the air condition. Friday you can use the heat. That is at the Batter's Box. Call Scott Smith at 316-1437. Woodlawn crowd below us, or me, I guess, wrong pronoun. A nice contingent here of red and white that have made the trip over here to West Washington County for the season open. The Woodlawn Cardinals get 3 in here. And then their home opener will be a week from Friday night when the Breeze Modern Day Knights come into Size Gymnasium at Woodlawn High School, as we will have that game for you on WMIX AM 940, as we'll have that ball game as well. Woodlawn Cardinals have been introduced in New Jersey. There you go. New Athens Yellow Jackets have been introduced. And we get ready to go to the opening of the Woodlawn Cardinals basketball season here on WMIX. The Cardinal cheerleaders will finish their cheering, of course. Other scores that are coming in at the DuQuoin Tip-Off Classic Game 1 tonight: Vandalia beat Caro 75-56. We're tagging along that Scott Owens State Farm Insurance scoreboard update that was given to you a while ago. Woodlawn Cardinals finishing up. Referees are on the floor, and good friends of us at WMIX: Trent Purcell, Robert Spanky Smith, and Bobby Franklin on the game. A veteran crew, a great crew, and this game will be well taken care of here this evening in Okawville. The New Athens Yellow Jackets, and you might hear me refer to them as the Jackets tonight, kind of go quick, dressed in purple, trimmed in gold, while the Woodlawn Cardinals will be in their home whites, trimmed in red and blue, and with red shoes. Athens electing to go with black shoes. Bobby Franklin will walk in, toss it up between Phelps and Meyer. Tip controlled. Up the game. The first one ball to the floor. Tip controlled by the New Athens Yellow Jackets. And they will come down the floor first, and the Woodlawn Cardinals will pick up, of course, man-to-man. New Athens with it on the left wing is Royce. to the elbow. Top of the key now to Zapsy. In the right corner goes to Ozier. Ozier with a basketball goes out top of the key to Royce. Royce to Ozier on the wing. Holds above his head, and we got a foul underneath. Foul's going to be on Chase Phelps away from the basketball. Too much body contact. The small change. You know, it's kind of like this. You know where your plastic is and your credit cards and debit cards. You know where your cash is all the time. The small change in your card and the cup holders, that's what the officials have been instructed to call this year. So small fouls to keep the hand checking out of the way. On the inbound pass, Ross Owens tips it, but Ozier recovers for New Athens. Top of the key pass to Kiefer. They go inside right out of the way to Meyer. Turnaround jump shot off the rim, no good. Wallerman on the rebound. Gets to Hateman. Chasing across the timeline right side. New Athens will also pick up man-to-man. Hateman around the screen to the right corner, back to Owens. Top of the key, he holds up three fingers, wearing number 22 this year. Owens goes, spins at the right elbow, back to Hateman, right wing. Thought about it, couldn't get it to it. Phelps from 15, free throw line is good. Chase Phelps starts out with a little pick and pop from the left block. It's 2-0 Woodlawn. The Cardinals on top here as we begin this ball game. Left corner with it is Royce. To the wing, to the top of the key to Zapsy, right wing, and they'll go all the way to corner to Ozier. Ozier with it, top of the key to Royce. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer, a name synonymous with New Athens basketball. Holds now leaves top of the key for Zapsy. Goes into the left corner to Ozier. Of course, a lot of dribbling on the outside coming from New Athens. Top of the key, Meyer, and that's a travel to basketball turnover on the Jackets. 6:38 to go in the first. New Athens. Charles Woodlawn 2-0. We'll tell you about Rowley Excavating. Call Luke Rowley with Rowley's Excavating and Concrete Finishing for sidewalks or driveways. They specialize in commercial and residential concrete work for the busy business owner. Call Luke at 237-0552. Woodlawn with a basketball. Wallerman on the left wing. Top of the key to Robinson. Right corner Owens to the rim. Shot no good. Goes to the floor. Shot Robinson good. Put back by Jake Robinson. He has two, and it's 4-0 Woodlawn early on. Across the timeline is Ozier. Goes left wing. Kiefer. Kiefer in the corner. Royce on the dribble. Will pull up a three. Step to the screen. Knocks it down. Brian Royce with a three. Cuts the lead to one with 6 minutes to go in the first. 4-3 Woodlawn on top. Owens across the timeline. Right wing to Hateman. Holds at the waist. Robinson covered to Phelps. Free throw line. Phelps with it. Looks. Has Wallerman. Finds Robinson underneath. Wide open. Glass short. Rebound goes to Meyer. He was so wide open he didn't know where to go with it. Ozier throws it in the front court to Royce. Royce with it on the wing, throws it in the block to Meyer. Meyer guarded by Robinson. Back out Ozier. Three top of the key in the lead. Nope. Rattles off the mark. Drops down to the floor. Tipped out of bounds off of New Athens. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. Of course, at the end of this one, I'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency room department pledges you'll be seen by physicians within 30 minutes of your arrival. Coming up into the front court, Wallerman to Robinson. Robinson has it inside post up. Phelps on the block. Spins back to Robinson. Over in the left corner to Wallerman. Wallerman to Phelps. Stop the key. Pull up from 15. Short front of the iron. Tipped around. New Athens. Tyler Meyer has it to Ozier. Into the front court. Guarded by Owens. Ozier baseline. Gets around one. Cut off. Now ball tipped around to the top of the key. Stolen away by Hateman for the Woodlawn Cardinals. Hateman across the timeline into the corner. Owens thought about it. Shot fake to the rim. Layup good. Boy, what a nice shot fake by Ross Owens. 6-3 Cardinals with 4:50 to go in the first. Top of the key holding is Tyler Meyer. Holds at the top and looks. Goes in the left corner to Kiefer. Kiefer inside pass underneath. Scores. Jimmy Kiefer with a nice little move. Makes it 6-5 on the screen across underneath on the baseline. And the Cardinals lead 6-5 with 4.5 minutes to go. Top of the key with it is Phelps. Phelps with it. We'll go to Hateman. Hateman at the top of the key leaves it for Wallerman for a three. It's off the mark. Rebound goes to Ozier at the free throw line. Stolen away by Owens. Ross couldn't control it before it went out of bounds. Don't forget about WMIXSports.com. Scores, audio, archives, everything you need, because archives and everything are so fun. And, of course, Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning at AM 940 from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on AM 940 WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Brett Harris has checked into the ball game. He'll check in for Logan Wallerman. Harris is a sophomore on this youth movement in the Woodlawn program. Here's the step behind three from Royce from the left wing. No good. Owens on the box out. Catches it. Heads the other way. Owens goes right side. Hateman. Three on the way right corner. Good. Jason Hateman knocks down a three. It's 9-5. Cardinals on top with 3:50 to go in the first. New Athens Ozier across the timeline, top of the key. Meyer holds, goes in the left corner. That's to Royce, baseline, shot foul. And that's going to be on Jason Haven on the cutoff. As we mentioned, the officials are going to call the little stuff. They're going to call the small change, as I like to call it, because that's the emphasis. That in the coach's box. The coach's box has been in the rule book for 11 years, so it hasn't been called all the time. New Athens triggers underneath, top of the key to Zapsy in the left corner to Ozier. He'll drive down the middle lane on the right-hand dribble, layup good. Nick Ozier, he's one of our followers at WMIX Sports on Twitter, knocks down the bucket, makes it 9-7. Cardinals by 2. Owens picks up the dribble, got away with the travel, goes to Hateman on the left wing. Top of the key, Bryson Sanders, who's checked in the ball game for Chase Phelps. Owens has it on the right side. Sanders, another sophomore. Owens goes top of the key to Robinson. Robinson left side to Hateman. Hateman goes to Harris. Here's three on the way. Catch, shoot. No good from the sophomore. Owens for the rebound. Will dribble back out to the right corner. Owens off a screen from Robinson. On the right wing. Look, couldn't get it. Hateman top of the key. Hateman holds. Pass inside underneath off of New Athens out of bounds. It'll go back to the Woodlawn Cardinals. Community First Bank. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon and Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Owens triggers to Robinson in the right corner to Sanders, top of the key in the corner to Owens. Three ball on the way is up and in. Ross Owens knocks down a three. He has 5, and it's 12-7 Woodlawn by 5 with 2:40 to go in the first. Ozier will bring it across, guarded by Owens. Owens about got a swipe there. Ozier goes left side around a ball screen. Left corner left for Royce. Three on the way short. Rebound Hateman. Woodlawn doing a very good job underneath, boxing out early on for the Cardinals. Hateman across the timeline. Top of the key. He'll call out a play. Shane whistles out of the box. I hope that nobody sees that. He forgot about that. Harris on the left wing goes to Hateman. Hateman with it. Goes in the corner to Harris. Harris skip pass to Owens. Owens on the right wing, left side Harris. Catch, shoot, three. No good. Rattles in and out. Sanders on the board on that side. Back out to Harris to Owens. Shot fake top of the key. Bounce pass left wing Hateman. He's covered up with 1:50 to go. Woodlawn by 5. They'll reset. Owens top of the key near the volleyball line to Robinson. To Harris in the right corner at the 2-3 zone now from New Athens. Over to Hateman, left wing. Three ball on the way. Good. Hateman knocks down a three. Cardinals lead 15-7 with 1:35 to go in the first. Ozier across the timeline around Owens. Goes over left block pass. Royce got loose. Layup good. Brian Royce was left uncovered by somebody on a blown assignment. 15-9. Cardinals by 6. Hateman to Harris on the left wing. Back to Hateman. Top of the key. Fake. Back to Harris. Inside Robinson. Robinson looks. Picks up the dribble in traffic to Hateman. Hateman goes right corner to Owens. Owens holds in the corner, looking around patiently in the zone, gets it to Hateman. Thought about the three, now dribbles to the top of the key as we are under the 1 minute mark of the first quarter. Hateman to Harris on the left wing, over to Hateman. He'll look, back to Harris. Thought about it, won't shoot it, back to Hateman. Hateman for a three. Good. Jason Hateman has 3 threes in the first quarter. It's 18-9 Woodlawn as their hot shooting continues here in this first quarter. Across the timeline, Ozier, top of the key pass for Meyer, over on the left wing to Royce. Royce has it, now goes top of the key to Ragland. Ragland inside pass now to Meyer underneath the basket, good. Meyer got loose again. Defense interior-wise for Woodlawn, a little shaky, 18-11. Cardinals by 7 with half a minute to go. Across the timeline comes Ross Owens. Owens over to Hateman on the left wing, holds at the waist, goes right side, Brett Harris. Harris holds at the hip to Sanders. Sanders will look. Sanders goes top of the key to Owens with 10 seconds. Hateman on the top left side of the key with 7, with 6. Harris on the wing with 4 to Owens with 3 in the corner. We'll have to throw up a 3. Good. End of one. Woodlawn 21, New Athens 11. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Mount Vernon is home to many wonderful people and things, and that includes quality cardiac care from Dr. Ruzaik Ibrahim. A skilled cardiologist, Dr. Ibrahim's training and scientific accomplishments have earned his designation as a Fellow of the American College of Cardiology. His services range from preventative care to the treatment of advanced heart conditions. For an appointment, appointment with Dr. Ibrahim at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 241-9071 or visit in person at 4113 South Water Tower, Mount Vernon.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back into Okawville High School, the arena, as they like to call it here at Okawville. It is at the end of one. Woodlawn 21, New Athens 11. Denny Czerwinski here at Okawville tonight. If you're looking for Lady Rams basketball, it's on the AM side of things tonight as the Lady Rams will play the Cahokia Comanches in the opening of the South 7 Conference schedule for both teams. The story here in the first quarter for the Woodlawn Cardinals is the fact Woodlawn has hit 5 threes, 2 by Ross Owens, 3 by Jason Hateman. Of course, that adds up to 15 of your 21, and the Cardinals will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Owens, Phelps, Wallerman, Sanders, and Harris for the Cardinals. Phelps to Owens, top of the key. Left wing to Harris, holds above his head. Harris on the dribble at the hip, now goes to Phelps, free throw line extended. Dribbles down the lane, left side, power step, shot blocked, no good. Rebound goes to New Athens. Ozer gets it to Royce, he'll bring it across the timeline, back on the left side to Kiefer in the corner, Ragland. Ragland a couple of dribbles on that left wing, top of the key to Zappi on the right side to Meyer. Holds above his head, goes right side to Royce. Top of the key to Ragland, and they'll dribble against this Woodlawn man-to-man. Left it on the left wing is Zappi, goes top of the key as they're looking for Royce. Back to Zappi, 3 over Wallerman is good. It is a 3-point bonanza here early on in Game 2 of this tournament. Woodlawn and New Athens are in a battle. 21-14 Cardinals on top by 7 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Wallerman on the right side in the right corner. Skip pass left wing to Harris. Holds above his head. Harris will look top of the key to Ross Owens. Step back. Now right wing Wallerman. 3 on the way from Logan is good. Woodlawn continues to shoot lights out. 24-14. Cardinals on top by 10. Across the timeline. With it on the left wing is Royce. Now on top of the key to Ragland on the right side. With it is Meyer. In the corner is Zappi. Zappi goes top of the key to Royce. Up top of the key, Kiefer. Inside pass, they go to Meyer up. Rolls around the iron and drops. Tyler Meyer with 2 more points. It's 24-16 in this high-scoring affair. Wallerman left open. Fire away. Good. Wow. Logan Wallerman with a 3. The Woodlawn Cardinals have 7 3-pointers already with 6 minutes to go in the first half. 27-16. Cardinals by 11. Royce on the left wing. Top of the key to Zappi. Zappi with it goes right side to Meyer. Meyer with it on the wing. Photographers from Woodlawn here tonight walking by. In the left corner goes Zappi. Baseline rim, no good. Here comes Owens. Owens scanning the floors. He comes across the timeline. Looks around, goes to coast. Sanders pass, good. Well, what a nice job by Ross Owens to push the ball down the floor. Nobody from New Athens stopped it. And it is 29-16 Cardinals on top. Inside pass, Meyer again, he's fouled. Tyler Meyer has kind of had his way in this game in the paint. And he draws a foul on Mr. Ross Owens. That's his first, team's third. We can tell you about Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff to understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. First free throw by Meyer, however, is no good. We'll also tell you that WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how I got here to the ball game tonight. And don't forget, I'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms in Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Second free throw missed, but the rebound tips back out, and Mr. Meyer has it again underneath. Shot blocked by Robinson, and Robinson gets the rebound. Coming the other way are the Cardinals. Owens across the timeline, top of the key. 3 ball on the way. Why not? Doesn't go. Rebound Phelps, weak side. Phelps up, back out to Owens, top of the key. He thought about it, got down the lane. Shot fake, pass fake up and in. Looks off the defender, goes in double figures with the layup. 31-16, Woodlawn by 15. Across the timeline on the right side in the right corner is Tetke. Tetke with it. Over top of the key goes to Zappi. Zappi on the dribble. He goes in the left corner to Ozier. Ozier with it, top of the key. Tetke with it, looks to Ozier. Ozier holds it to waist. They're trying to get number 44, Ragland, posted up, and they can't get it to him. They have to get out top of the key. Woodlawn's defense stifling right now with 4:44 to go in the first half. On the right wing, to Tedke, and we got a hand check foul. And let's see what it is. A little reach-in foul going off the hands. That foul is going to be on number 15, Blake Wallerman. His first. I said 15. That's who it is, Blake Wallerman. That's his first, team's fourth here on the Cardinals. New Athens will trigger the inbound. Top of the key pass to Meyer. Holds, goes right wing with it. Is Ozier down to the block, shot up off the rim, no good, tipped around, Meyer crashes in, Ragland from behind on the rebound. They get a top of the key to Zapsy, out in the left corner, Tedke, up, holds, looks, picks up his dribble, defense by the younger Wallerman, very good as well. You remember him playing for Rome. Up top of the key, outside, now with it is Ragland. In the left corner to Ozier. On the dribble around the screen. Down the lane he comes. Looks left. Shot blocked by Robinson. Rebound goes to Phelps. Phelps to Hateman. He'll come across the timeline. Hateman up to the right side. Hateman's looking for Robinson as he and Meyer battle it out underneath. They're exchanging late Thanksgiving, early Christmas greetings. Phelps with it on the left wing. Looks out top of the key. That's Logan Wallerman with it. Goes left side to Blake Wallerman. He drives down the lane, left-hand dribble, jump stop, glass, good. Nice play by Blake Wallerman. Makes it 33-16. It's been a while since New Athens has scored. 3:40 to go in the first half. What a great play there by Mr. Wallerman. Right wing is Tedke, top of the key to Zapsy. Zapsy holds, leaves it out for Ragland, guarded by Phelps. The Woodlawn defense tight right now. Ozier down the lane, goes right corner, and that is a dead ball foul. What do we have going on here? We have a chuck. New Athens guys coming across the lane. And Josh Robinson got his first, team fifth. That last good play down there by Mr. Wallerman. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. New Athens to trigger inbound underneath. Left corner Ozier for a three on the way. Short rebound Robinson. Robinson to Hateman as New Athens has only scored 5 points in the second quarter. Hateman across the timeline. Right side to Logan Wallerman. He with it. Shot fake. Oh, great pass. Pick and roll with Robinson. The oldest play in the book worked, and it's 35-16. The seniors run a little veteran magic there that time, and the Cardinals are up by 19. In the right corner with it is Tedke. Holds at the waist, goes top of the key. Ozier, inside pass, goes to Kiefer, and Robinson got called for a bump foul from behind, his second team sixth foul. We'll tell you that Rowley Excavating and Cement Finishing can provide lane clearing, grading, and other excavating services, such as creating that dream pond behind your home. Call Luke today for a price. And a list of services, call 237-0552. They also have some good gravel as well. Inbounds underneath, top of the key, goes to Kiefer, left wing with it is Zapsy. Down the lane he comes. Stolen away from behind by Blake Wallerman. He gets to the right wing, Wallerman with it. Looks out top of the key to Phelps, steps in, now steps down to the block, goes up for a shot, glass, good. Oh, that was pretty. Pretty shot. Blake Wallerman, the freshman, as I said, as Phelps knocks down the shot from Rome. Played on that team that finished second last year to Woodlawn in Class F. And New Athens has the ball down 21. Top of the key, Ozier holds above his head. With it on the dribble. At the elbow, goes top of the key to Hessman. Left corner now, they go to Tedke. Over top of the key, that's to Ozier. That's Tedke, looks, baseline he goes. Tries to reverse layup, up again. Nice job by Tedke. He got around the rim. Went reverse layup so the rim would block off the shot blockers and was able to knock it down. It's 37-18 Woodlawn with 2 to go, and there's a shot up and in by Phelps. Phelps knocks down a basket. He's got 6. It's 39-18 and a turnover by New Athens. Quickly coming the other way. The Woodlawn Cardinals now. Wallerman with it. That's Blake. Goes to Ross Owens on the left side. He'll hold. Goes to Phelps at the top of the key. Right wing to Blake Wallerman. Here goes baseline. Pass right. Hateman. Corner. 15-footer. Good. Boy, Woodlawn's doing a good job of knocking down shots, but their offense right now is pretty good as well. Leading by 23 with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Phelps on the steal, coming the other way. Crosses over his defender, and he's fouled. Ozier will pick up the foul, and that is the first foul on New Athens of the half, and that will send Mr. Chase Phelps to the line to shoot 2. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. First free throw by Phelps is short. At final from the Harrisburg tournament in double overtime, Carmi beats El Dorado 80-74 in a battle of Black Diamond schools. Out comes Sanders and Blake Wallerman. In comes Parker Renault. And number 44, Austin Ballard, for his first time of action here in 2013-2014. 1:25 to go in the first half, 41-18. We'll have the halftime show brought to you by Ren Lake College. They can save you thousands on your education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. Second free throw from Phelps is no good. Rebound goes to Jimmy Kiefer. Kiefer with a basketball, leaves it off on the right side for Royce. Picks up his dribble. Now leaves it for Ozier. Now top of the key goes Kiefer inside Meyer, loose again. Tyron Meyer can't be defended. He has gotten loose handful of times already in this one. It's 41-20, lead cut to 21 with 1 minute to go in the first half. Owens across the timeline. New Athens back to the man-to-man with 60 seconds to go. Ross Owens to the left corner. With it at top of the key is Phelps. Phelps with it goes to Owens on the left wing. Owens looks for a ball screen, gifted from Phelps. Phelps now as Owens goes right side to Parker Renault. And that's what do we got? Don't know what happened there. Timeout. That's what was going on. Anymore, when the whistle blows these days, you got to look around as an announcer and you got to go, okay, what was just called? Because if you're watching the action, obviously like I should be doing and was, then the issue is you don't know if some coach has gotten out of the box. The funny part was when the whistle was blown for the timeout, both coaches looked down at their feet and made sure they were in the box. That is how much this rule is starting to affect coaches, as they are starting to have to look down at the box and their feet and say, you know what, am I in the box? You know what? That's what happens. Also here tonight, before the first game, as the ball comes in, they took too long in the timeout. They dropped the ball. There was no anthem tonight. They couldn't get the CD, DVD to work, so the crowd sang it before the first game. Kind of cool thing here tonight. Owens goes inside. That's Ballard to Phelps at the left elbow with 30 seconds. Got away with a double dribble that time. No call, but Phelps goes to Owens, and Woodlawn is going to go for the final shot of the first half. Hateman with it on the right wing. While they hold it, we'll tell you the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Hateman to Owens. You haven't missed a thing as they play catch around the wing. They go with it on the left side. Phelps to the volleyball line. Owens in the center circle. Man-to-man from New Athens. 9 seconds. Parker Renault with it on the left wing. He has it with 5, with 4. Nobody moving with 3. Parker goes to the rim, loses it, ball to the floor, and that's how the first half is going to end. Halftime here at Okawville. 16 minutes in the book. Woodlawn 41, New Athens 20. We'll take a break and come back to the Ren Lake College halftime show, scoring and stats, and so much more. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Enjoy a sleigh full of savings during the annual Christmas open house this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 15 to 20% off all holiday sale prices, or enjoy 51 months free financing store-wide. At the General Store, buy one, get one half price on all of your holiday favorites, and 20% off everything else. Register for free prizes, enjoy cookies, and punch. Celebrate the joy of the season and save at Newell's Open House this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln Dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cooled front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, Our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square Mount Vernon, or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at fordsquare.com and find us on Facebook.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
Renly College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renly College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renly College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Ren Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Welcome back to the arena on the campus of Okawville High School. Halftime here as Woodlawn leads New Athens 41-20 on the Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. See which is right for you with full descriptions, rlc.edu. Apply online while you're there. Halftime, Woodlawn 41, New Athens 20. I'll take a break, come back with scoring from the first half and some score updates from around Southern Illinois. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXSports.com.
Halftime at the arena in Okawville, Illinois, on the campus of Okawville High School. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Okawville Rockets, or I should say the New Athens Yellow Jackets, 41-20 at the half. Denny Czerwinski here on the Ren Lake College Halftime Show. Ren Lake College can save you thousands on your college education. See how and apply online at rlc.edu. The scoring here at halftime as follows. For the New Athens Yellow Jackets, 6 players scored in the first half. Tyler Meyer led the way with 6. Ryan Royce had 5. Travis Zappi had 3. And then a string of 2s. Nick Ozier, Dylan Tetke, and Jimmy Kiefer had 2 apiece for the New Athens Yellow Jackets. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, 7 players scored in the first half. Jason Hateman led the way with 11, including on the night 3 3-pointers in the first half. Ross Owens had 10. He had 8 in the first quarter, including 2 3-pointers. Then Chase Phelps and Logan Wallerman with 6 apiece, as Logan Wallerman has 2 3-pointers. Jake Robinson had 4, Blake Wallerman 2, and Bryson Sanders had 2 to add up to a halftime score of Woodlawn 41, New Athens 20. The Woodlawn Cardinals in the half had 7 3-pointers from 3 different players. Ross Owens with 2, Logan Wallerman with 2, and of course with 3 is Jason Hateman. Scores from around Southern Illinois starting to trickle in at the end of 1, and the boys tournament at DuQuoin. Hamilton County leads DuQuoin 12-6. Stringing down the list of things, the JV Lady Rams won the night over Cahokia 40-24. Okawville beat Marissa 61-30. That was in the first game here. And the Benton Rangers won the night over Egyptian as well in the first game of the Goreville tournament. That was down at Goreville tonight, and I'll get that score pulled up here. There's had several updates on that one. 86-29, Benton over Egyptian. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice and when you need it, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. At the end of this one, I'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, while wait hours and other emergency rooms. The Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges to be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. I'll take another break, come back. We'll be ready for the start of the second half. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, money pass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon, Illinois today for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
The health of your kidneys has a big impact on your overall health, affecting everything from your blood pressure to your bones. And if you ever have a kidney problem, Dr. Kangura is here to help. Dr. Kangura trained at the Mayo Clinic and specializes in conditions ranging from kidney stones and uncontrolled high blood pressure to chronic kidney disease. Dr. Kangura sees patients at Crossroads Specialty Clinic. For an appointment, call 618-241-9071.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime at the arena on the campus of Okawville High School. Woodlawn 41, New Athens 20. Denny Czerwinski here for the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. Driven here tonight. The mobile studios of WMIX Sports are driven here tonight by Ford Square in King City, Chrysler. Don't forget, you social media fans, we got a lot of them already on Facebook and Twitter. You can like us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We put up content, pictures, information about local sports and everything on there. Then if you're on Twitter, we appreciate all of our followers. We're creeping close to 1,200 followers now at this point already. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Also, we have a website. If you found us online, WMIXsports.com. That's, of course, where you can hear this game streamed live. You can also take care of business by looking at the archives. We have a scoreboard update every night. Very detailed scoreboard update of high school basketball around Southern Illinois and beyond. And then, of course, the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. We have many guest coaches. We also have that famous WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Last week's question, which is posted on Facebook, what is the toughest Christmas decoration to hang up? With the basketballs, we start the second half. New Athens throws it inbounds. With it on the right wing is Keith. In the left corner goes to Zaffey. Zaffey leaves it out top of the key for Royce, and they'll set it up. Woodlawn goes, oh, my goodness. Woodlawn is a 2-3 zone. How about that? With it in the right corner, right baseline, Kiefer to the rim. Shot no good. Got his own board, put it up. Drops in. The basketball sat on top of the rim, on the rim and the backboard, sat there and then trickled in for the score. Woodlawn goes 2-3 zone out of the halftime. That's why I was shocked, because Woodlawn rarely plays zone. Logan Wallerman on the wing, top of the key to Robinson, holds above his head. Robinson with it. Left wing to Logan Wallerman, goes baseline, shot off the glass, too strong, gets his own rebound on the other side. Followed his shot all the way through, gets it to Phelps, right wing, top the key, Hateman. Thought about the three, didn't get a shot. Hateman inside Robinson, wide open, nobody guarding him, he knocks it down. Robinson with 6:43-22 as both teams exchange second half baskets to begin the third. Ozier with a top the key, holds above his head, goes right wing to Royce, inside pass to Meyer, turnaround jumper, long, rebound goes to Wallerman. To Owens, he'll come across the timeline. Owens with it, lob inside, pass through Robinson's hands. Out of bounds. Always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank. Home of the one account featuring free checking, high yield interest, member FDIC. Also, Roley Excavating. I'm sure you've seen Roley Excavating and cement trucks on Route 15. They have trucks and equipment to deliver your topsoil, filled dirt, and that gravel, of course. We'll call Luke today at 237-0552. New Athens with a basketball. With it in the left corner is Ozier. To the left elbow on the dribble, picks it up, leaves out top of the key for Royce. Royce takes the dribble, looks, now gets on the right side to Meyer. Meyer goes in the right corner to Zappi, spins, goes baseline to Meyer, layup good. Tyler Meyer, just let him have all he wants. He has always been a thorn in the side of the Woodlawn Cardinals. Gets another 2 points there. 43-24, Woodlawn by 19. Owens goes to Hateman on the right wing. New Athens man-to-man, and Hateman goes to Robinson at the right elbow. Back to Hateman on the right wing to Phelps at the free throw line. Now he'll dribble out near the volleyball line. Box pass right side, Robinson, layup no good. Rebound goes to Athens on the floor. Bodies everywhere, New Athens has it. And that goes to Ozier. Across the timeline, now gets it to Meyer, breaking behind the defense and scores on the layup. He has 10, and it's 43-26, Woodlawn by 17. Owens on the dribble, spins box, looks, shot man in the air, up, fouls on the floor. Fouls on the floor, and that's only the second foul on New Athens, Ryan Royce. First one of the half, second one in the whole game. And the ball goes out of bounds, and New Athens' Mark Durwart wants the timeout. While he gets that timeout, we'll tell you that WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler here tonight. We'll also tell you that in Game 1 tonight here of this tournament, the Okawville Rockets defeated the Marissa Coulterville Meteors 61-30. We can tell you the Benton beat Egyptian 86-29. That was at the boys' tournament at Goreville. We can also tell you into one, Hamilton County leads DuQuoin 12-6. And in double overtime, Carmike boys beat El Dorado 80-74. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service and discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. After the timeout, Ross Owens will inbound it. Goes to Robinson on the wing. Robinson to Phelps, top of the key, holds as New Athens plays man-to-man. Left-hand dribble down the block. Glass shot, no good. And that'll be another reach-in foul on New Athens. And that's going to be on Tyler Meyer, his first team, second of the half. That'll send Mr. Chase Phelps, the senior, to the line to shoot two. Tyler Meyer will go over to Coach Mark Durward. Of course, he plays, I mentioned, at Chabot, and Mr. Durward on a phenomenal team in 91. That was the team that got to the Super that beat Waltonville in a sectional final at Pinckneyville. Phelps makes the first. He'll get another. Mr. Phelps will be at the free throw line for another. While we tell you that, I'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's over. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms when you can go to Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department? They'll pledge to see you within 30 minutes of your arrival. With a basketball, New Athens on the missed free throw. They get it quickly down the floor. Layup short off the front underneath the iron of Royce. Gets his own rebound back, puts it up, and then he's fouled. Woodlawn's defense did not get back very quickly. Jason Hateman picked up his second foul, first for the team. Woodlawn did not do a very good job that time collectively as a group to get back defensively that time. End of one to tag on that scoreboard update. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams lead Cahokia 18-6 at home. First free throw up by Royce is no good. He'll get another. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Go there. You can find that information. You can like us there as well. Second free throw up, and no good. Rattles off the iron. Meyer broke the law of verticality as he broke that law to go over the top of the back of Jake Robinson, I should say, to get that rebound, though it will come back. Woodlawn up by 18, 44-26, with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ross Owens across the timeline, goes to Wallerman on the left wing. Wallerman goes to Robinson at the top of the key. Posted up, Phelps, right block. Shot up in traffic is good. Got bumps on the way up and not enough to mess with the shot. 46-26, Cardinals by 20, 4:44 to go in the third. Zapsky with it on the left wing. Bounce pass inside. Guess who? Guess who made that basket? Yeah, Tyler Meyer. He's got 12. 46-28, Woodlawn by 18. Shane Whittle up and shouting instructions. To the defensive side of things. Ross Owens goes to the right side on the right wing behind the three-point line. Lob pass over the top to Robinson was tipped out of bounds by Ryan Roy. It's going to be Woodlawn basketball underneath. Don't forget, Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning on AM 940 as well as WMIXSports.com from 8:08 to 10 a.m. Guests talk sports, and of course that WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Inbound pass goes to Phelps on the block, and Phelps is going to be pushed by Ozier underneath as Phelps is trying to gain position. Now, New Athens went the whole first half with one foul. They've had 4 fouls called in their 4 minutes of the third quarter. Owens with it in the corner to Phelps. Phelps with it on the wing to Hateman on that left side. Gets a screen pass there to Owens. Owens will go into 15-foot, knock down a mid-range jumper. It's good. Owens with 12 out of the gate. 48-28. Cardinals by 20. Here coming across the timeline is Royce. Leads it for Meyer down the middle lane. Drives like a bull in the China shop and scores. He is an All-American against Woodlawn and has been for about 2 or 3 years. He's creeping close to 1,000 career points. And he's had a stellar career on some very good New Athens teams over the last 2 or 3 years. Owens took on that dribble, goes down the lane, draws the foul. Woodlawn right now getting to the rim. The dribble penetration hurting New Athens. That's the second foul on Royce. 5th on New Athens of the half. And Ross Owens will go to the line to shoot 2. As Owens goes there to shoot 2, we'll tell you that was one good play. Make your own great play when you open a Community First Bank free high-yield checking account that earns cash back. Just ask for one. Member FDIC. Mr. Owens makes the first. Of course, big brother Gabe is at Wash U. And Owens will have the second. And Woodlawn is at the 50-point mark here in the first game. Of course, Woodlawn normally plays Foulmeyer in the opening game of this tournament and have gotten 100 the last 2 or 3 years in that opening game. This year, opening up with New Athens. Still purple and yellow, same conference, just a different team. Right wing with it, Ozier. 3 on the way from the wing. Long off the mark, rebound to Ross Owens. Owens will bring it into the front court, gets it to Robinson at the block, behind the back pass to Phelps. No one home. Ozier on the steal. Phelps was yelling trailer, but the execution wasn't there. Pass tipped inside, back out to Ozier as Woodlawn converged on Meyer. Ozier top of the key, takes the defense out, has it on the right side. Woodlawn playing more zone than I have seen in a long time. Top of the key with it is Ozier down the lane. Jump stop layup good. There's Nick Ozier. He follows us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, one of our many high school players of many sports that follow WMIX Sports on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Hateman goes right side. That is Brett Harris with it. Top of the key to Robinson. Robinson will shoot a 17-footer, front of the iron. Rebound Owens. Jump hook at the left block. Long off the mark. Rebound goes to Zapsky in the middle of the lane for New Athens. Coming across the timeline on the left side is Zapsky. Skip pass tipped in the lane. That goes to Keeper. Shot blocked by Robinson. Rebound goes to Harris to Hateman across the timeline. On the left wing is Jason Hateman. He goes top of the key to Ross Owens. Owens with it, guarded now. He'll come on the dribble. Goes left wing Hateman. Corner 3 on the way. Good. Jason Hateman has his 4th three-pointer of the game. He has 14, 53-32. Woodlawn by 21 with 2 to go in the third. Ozier across the timeline, right side to Royce. 3 on the way long. Rebound Phelps. Right now, there's not a lot of purple jerseys getting back underneath on the rebounding for New Athens. Phelps on the right wing, mid-range jumper, good. Well, Woodlawn is dotting the I's on that mid-range jumper tonight, and they're up by 23, 55-32. Ozier across the timeline, goes the left wing to Royce. To Ozier with it on the right side to Zapsky, holds above his head, back out to Ozier. Ozier with it on the right side to Zapsky in the corner to Kiefer. Kiefer in the Meyer. Meyer turnaround jumper block short, tries for the rebound. Robinson has it. He'll circle the wagons near the timeline and gives it to Phelps. On the right wing to Hateman with 1:27 to go. Shane Whittle up signaling the play. Hateman near the timeline. Goes on the right side to Harris. There's Phelps from 17. Good. Boy, Chase Phelps has 7 in the quarter, 13 in the game, and a lot of it from the mid-range. Nice to see that shot come back to the Arsenal. On the right side, right corner key for top of the key. Ozier, bounce pass in traffic, stolen away by Robinson underneath the basket. Robinson gets it to Hateman. Cardinals under a minute by 25. Come the other way. Hateman in the corner to Phelps against this man-to-man by New Athens. Hateman to Phelps. He's looking. Phelps with it. Now back to Hateman. Hateman with it. Well, look, goes top of the key to Owens. Owens has it on the dribble near the timeline. Guarded there by Royce. Owens spin drive at the elbow, and that's the bump foul. Like we said, the small change foul is what I'm calling it this year. Like I said in the first half, you know where your plastic is, and your debit and your credit card. You know where your cash is. A lot of times it's that change laying around the house or in your cup holder in your car. That's what's now being worried about. Officials are being told to call that, as well as the coach's box. Both rules have been in effect for years. Emphasis on those this year. Phelps with it on the inbound. Falk pass Owens. Shot glass. No good. Owens will go to line and shoot two. Ross Owens will go to line. That'll be the 7th foul. Remember, New Athens went an entire half with 1 foul. They have 7 in this third quarter. That foul was on Ryan Royce, his 3rd. That's the 7th on New Athens. Ross Owens to the line. We can tell you that at the half, Hamilton County leads DuQuoin 31-19 in boys play over at the DuQuoin tournament. Ross Owens makes the first. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Ross Owens misses the second of the free throw, 58-32. Woodlawn on top. Inside skip pass. They go out lane, out to the right wing. That's to Ozier for New Athens. Left wing pass coming. That's a 3 on the way from Tedke short. Hits the floor out of bounds. 13 seconds to go. Woodlawn 58. New Athens 32. With 12 seconds to go, Woodlawn will have a chance at the final shot of the third quarter. And Woodlawn right now has looked impressive, not by making a lot of shots, just the fact that they have been, again, a stifling defense. Blake Wallerman got caught in traffic in the third quarter win, unable to get a shot off. Into 3 quarters, Woodlawn 58, New Athens 32. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
Enjoy a sleigh full of savings during the annual Christmas open house this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 15 to 20% off all holiday sale prices, or enjoy 51 months free financing store-wide. At the General Store, buy one, get one half price on all of your holiday favorites, and 20% off everything else. Register for free prizes, enjoy cookies and punch. Celebrate the joy of the season and save at Newell's Open House this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Showcase on WMIX.
3 quarters in the book at Okawville. Woodlawn leads New Athens 53-32. Danny Czerwinski here in the arena. Woodlawn with a basketball to start the fourth quarter. Wallerman, that's Blake, gets it to Harris on the right wing to Sanders. Sanders, 3 sophomores and 2 seniors on the floor right now. Harris with it on the right wing. Harris holds it, gives it to Robinson. Robinson left wing to Hateman. Hateman with it on the wing. Will dribble back up, and they'll reset the offense. Hateman drives free throw line. We got a camper underneath. Not literally, but figuratively, as we have a 3-second call in the lane. Always bank on your hometown team. Community First Bank, home of the One Account, featuring free checking, high-yield interest. Member FDIC. Raiders with the basketball down 26 on their first possession of the fourth quarter. Pass stolen away from Meyer to Harris. Harris to Hateman across the timeline. With it on the right wing, top of the key. Underneath pass to Sanders. He's bottled up to Blake Wallerman on the right wing. Wallerman inside kick. And if this was the next level, they'd reset the shot clock. This time they're going to kick it underneath, and Blake Wallerman will trigger the inbound. Box set for the Cardinals. Wallerman looks to trigger. Goes in the right corner to Robinson. He's going to dribble handoff, fake the dribble handoff to Robinson. Missed the shot. Robinson tried to fake. Sanders hustled out of bounds. It was off New Athens, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. Shane Whittle stands up, holds hands above his head as he's wondering what's going on. I think he's wanting a foul call, but didn't get it. So Shane will have his seat. Mark Durward has been seated most of the game. Blake Wallerman with it between the circles. 7 minutes to go in the game. Woodlawn by 26. Hateman from 15. Long off the mark. Tips around. Goes to Zappi for New Athens. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Yellow Jackets on the right wing. Zappi holds, goes top of the key to Ozier. Holds, now goes right wing to Zappi. Zappi with it to Ozier. Goes left wing. That's to Tetke underneath baseline. Ragland inside pass tipped around. It pings around like Plinko on the Price is Right, and we got a foul, and that'll be on Jimmy Kiefer, his first, as he tackled Robinson to the floor. It'll be a 1-and-1 coming to the other end here for the Woodlawn Cardinals with 6:37 to go in the ball game. New Athens will bring in a couple more subs. Meyer and Royce, and Mueller will check in. Mr. Robinson will go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. He has 6 points on the evening. Don't forget about Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can follow us there. Don't forget about WMIXsports.com. Of course, that's your place for archives, highlights, scores, and schedules of what we do here at WMIX Sports. Robinson misses the front end of the 1-on-1, and rebound goes to Miller for New Athens. Tipped away, and there goes Blake Wallerman underneath and over it. Freshman on the floor, baseline, out of bounds. It'll go to Woodlawn. I'm going to tell you right now, Blake Wallerman is playing his first game as a Woodlawn High School varsity player. He is going to be a dandy player to watch the next 4 years, whether it's JV and a lot of more varsity, that's for sure. And he comes into the ballgame already in the first night. He gets things done. With it on the right wing is Hateman. Hateman with it goes top of the key to Harris. There's a sophomore. Hands off to Sanders, who's a sophomore. Shot up, lump, and in at the elbow. Bryson Sanders. Actually, Sanders is a junior, isn't he? He's a little older than that. Trying to get Bryson younger again, but that won't work. As Bryson Sanders, I look it up, as I get older, he is a junior. Top of the key with on the right side, Ketke down the lane from the elbow, no good. Harris, the sophomore, on the rebound, and we got a double foul going on. Bryson Sanders rolled to the floor like a bowling ball. Tyler Myers walking to the other end of the floor, and the official's going to call a double foul. And then one foul is going to be on Tyler Meyer. That'll be his third. And the other foul is going to be on Bryson Sanders. That'll be his first. And Woodlawn's going to sub 5 for 5. So now you're going to have Parker Renault, Chase Phelps. You're going to have Austin Ballard, Logan Wallerman, and Ross Owens, the 5 for the Woodlawn Cardinals. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank's at home in Dixon and Melbourne. Of course, Woodlawn. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Owens across the timeline to Renault on the left side. Man-to-man for New Athens as Phelps holds top of the key. Right box pass to Ballard. In the lane, bottled up, back to Phelps, top of the key. Free throw line extended, shot long. Rebound goes to the floor to Meyer. He'll bring it into the front court for the Jackets. At the top of the key with it is Tetke. Holds on the dribble. With it on the right side. With it at Tetke, top of the key. In the right corner with it is Ragland. Ragland with it. Over on the left wing. With it on the left side, that is Ryan Roy. Shot long, no good over the backboard. And that goes into the hands of the 5'11 senior Jason Hateman. As he grabs it, of course, that doesn't count as a rebound. Counts as a team rebound, not an individual rebound. And Woodlawn will have it up by 28 with 5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Owens with him on the right side to Blake Wallerman. Wallerman top of the key to Ballard. He'll hold. He's a sophomore to Parker Renault. Renault with it over top of the key to Phelps. Holds above his head. Owens with it on the wing. Thought about it again. Now gets it to Wallerman, top of the key right side. Left side, jump stop down the lane, shot short. Gets his own board, puts it up and in. Nice job, Logan Wallerman. He's got 8 on the move. 62-32, Woodlawn by 30 with 4 minutes to go in the game, and this would be the opportune time for anywhere in the world, whether you're up 30 or down 30, the clock would run the rest of the way. That rule got changed. Left wing 3 ball on the way from Royce. Long, Phelps from the rebound. Woodlawn's up 30 with 4:20 to go in the game. Phelps with it, down the lane he comes. Right-hand dribble block, shot, up, in, and a foul. Chase Phelps with 15. Opportunity for another. Phelps will go line and shoot one. We are at the bottom of the hour. We need to pause for station identification here on WMIX.
Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the Showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Second, the free throw to try to complete the three-point play is no good, and it goes out of bounds. New Athens basketball. Ozier will bring it up for the Yellow Jackets, down by 32. Ozier with it on the left wing to Royce. Top of the key to Ragland, to Ozier, right wing to Muller. Muller with it out top of the key to Ozier. He'll look, now back to Muller, spots up for a three over Phelps. Good. Nice shot by Luke Muller, his first points of the game. 64-35, Woodlawn with 3:52 to go in the game. Don't forget to stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means you get your vehicle on the road faster next time you have a collision. See the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body. Parker Renault with the basketball at the timeline. Gets it Owens on the right wing for a three. It's off the mark. Blake Waldman with a rebound, but he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. And it'll go back to the New Athens Yellow Jackets. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations in Jefferson County, more as well, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. New Athens is down 29. Shane Witzel's looking down his bench, going, where can I get a guy to play at right now? He's looking to put some more subs in. Ozier for a three on the left side, long off the mark, rebound to Phelps, outlet pass to Owens to the front court, passes to Ballard, who hustled down the floor, up and in the foul. That, my friends, was how to run a fast break and to reward the center for getting down the floor. Phelps got the rebound, turned and looked, saw Owens on the sprint at half court, and in front of Owens sprinting down the floor was sophomore Austin Ballard. He got rewarded for running the floor. As I am getting an order form, I am due a pullover. Not anything with a Louisville Cardinal logo on it, though. That would burn a hole right through me. I won't tell you all who's out here giving me wanting to take my money. Initials are KO. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Free throw up by Ballard is good. And it's 67-35. You take debit card? Okay, no, I guess not. With it on the baseline, that's a 3-second violation. We've had 2 3-second violations tonight in one game, and I don't think I saw all that all last year. Okay, I got it. Anyway, moving on with 3 minutes to go, when Shane Whistle goes deeper down the bench, here comes Parker Renault into the front court, between the circles. He has it on the dribble. On the dribble, guarded by Muller. The time is on, the 5-second count, but he gets it to Wallerman, the Ballard, top of the key. Austin on the left-hand dribble, mid-range 10-footer, short, tipped around. Rebound goes to Tyler Meyer with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. On the right wing with it is Ragland. Ragland with it out top of the key to Ozier. On the left wing with it is Luke Moeller. He gets double-teamed, throws it out to Ozier near the top of the key. Inside pass, there's Tyler Meyer. Short on the layup, missed it. Battles for his own rebound, reverse layup up and in. Tyler Meyer can play on my team. He's got 14. Very good job. He got 1,000 points, getting close to 1,000 points in his career. Nathan Arnold and Ryan Richardson will check in for the Cardinals here in this one, as the score with 2:22 to go, 67-37. By 30 are the Cardinals, if you can do the math. Renault down the baseline, loses it, but Ryan Richardson picks it up. Gets in the lane, turnaround jumper is good, but not in this association. Maybe in the NBA. He traveled with a basketball with 2:12 to go in the game. Remember the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940? WMIX, as well as WMIXSports.com every Saturday morning from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. We ask that social media question of the week. We post on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. New Athens with a basketball. Inside on the block is Kiefer, and that's a reach-in foul on Ballard. His first, Woodlawn's third. In the first half, Woodlawn had 6 fouls. New Athens 1. In the second half, Woodlawn has 3 fouls. New Athens has more than 10. That's the way the game goes. We have some fans listening in on the way back from Wayne City. The Woodlawn Junior High boys played at Wayne City tonight against Albion. As they played, they're listening in as Woodlawn's up by 30 here. On the inbound, Ozier for a 3 on the left wing. No good, and there's Parker Renault on the rebound. Renault with it. We'll bring it across the timeline. 1:40 to go in the game. With it between the circles. Renault goes right side to Nathan Arnold against his man-to-man. Ryan Richardson, top of the key. Over on the right side to Blake Wallerman. Down the lane he comes, past Ballard off his hands, couldn't catch it. What a pass. And New Athens has the steal. Hessman into the front court. On the dribble, reaching Blake Wallerman. That's his second. That small change is going to get called every time. 1:23 to go in the game. Stay tuned for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. I'll have scoring. I'll pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, run down some scores from Southern Illinois as well. As night one of the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament, route to be put in the books. Inbounds pass tipped away by Blake Wallerman. And we're known for nicknames here on the Basketball Showcase on WMIX. And so we're going to have to come up with some new ones. A lot of our nicknames that we've given have moved on, graduated from teams. So we're going to have some new players to give nicknames to and look forward to doing that. Blake Wallerman's got one already, I think. I have to get it approved. Inside pass goes to Wolford, shot up and in. Adam Wolford gets two, and it's 67-39. Woodlawn on top of New Athens with 1:08 to go in the game. Blake Wallerman across the timeline to Nathan Arnold. Down the lane he goes, up and in. Nathan Arnold with a nice dribble from the left wing. Down the right side of the lane on the dribble. Gets 2 points off the glass. Cardinals by 30. Muller with it. Left elbow pass. That's to Kiefer. He gets into the left corner to Kisnerick. Back out top of the key. Three ball from Miller again. Up and in. Well, Luke Miller. Cool hand Luke comes in, knocks down another three. 69-42. Cardinals by 27, under a half a minute to go in this one. Parker Renault bringing it up, goes left wing, Ryan Richardson, shape fake, left side baseline pass. Shot now by Richardson, gets it back from Renault, it's no good. Renault and Richardson force the steal on the back, it's up and no good, missed the layup, rebound goes to Hessman. Hessman will bring it to the front court, Woodlawn all over the ball, up by 27 with 15 seconds to go. Woodlawn pressuring deep man-to-man, they're relentless. Right wing three from cool hand Luke Muller goes in. How about that for a nickname? 69-45. Woodlawn will bring it down. And Woodlawn will go to 1-0 on the year, 1-0 with the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. Final score, Woodlawn 69, New Athens 45. We'll take a break and come back with the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
The batter's box in Woodlawn has 17-foot ceilings with a half basketball court, full-length batting cage, pitching machine, and climate control for year-round use. The batter's box is a great place for basketball, baseball, or softball practice with active clinics and lessons in the spring and fall. Contact Scott Smith at 316-1437 to reserve the batter's box for your team or party. Speaking of parties, plan your next birthday party with the batter's box. Located at 614 North Main in Woodlawn. Call 316-1437 for prices and availability.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Inside the arena, people starting to file out to head home. The Woodlawn Cardinals go to 1-0 on the season with a 69-45 win over New Athens. Denny Czerwinski inside the arena at Okawville. The postgame show brought to you by Sesser Auto Body. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. I'm figuring out the point totals, getting the scoreboards ready to go. I'll take a break and come back. I'll have scoring. I'll have stats. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Enjoy a sleigh full of savings during the annual Christmas open house this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Save an extra 15 to 20% off all holiday sale prices or enjoy 51 months free financing store-wide. At the General Store, buy one, get one half price on all of your holiday favorites and 20% off everything else. Register for free prizes, enjoy cookies and punch. Celebrate the joy of the season and save at Newell's Open House this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Final score tonight from Okawville, Woodlawn 69, New Athens 45. Welcome back to the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sesser Auto Body reminds you and everybody else to drive safe on the way home for the night's games. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Scoring tonight for New Athens, they had 8 players scoring the game. Tyler Meyer, as expected, led the way with 14. That was his average last year. And then you had Lucas Miller with 9, Travis Zapke with 3, Nick Ozier with 4, Dylan Tetke with 2, Adam Wolford 2, Ryan Royce 5, and Jimmy Kiefer had 4. The Woodlawn Cardinals had 9 players scoring the game. 3 were in double figures. Ross Owens with 16, Chase Phelps with 15, Jason Hateman had 14, Logan Wallerman had 8, Jake Robinson 6, Austin Ballard 5, Bryson Sanders 4, and Blake Wallerman with 2 as the Woodlawn Cardinals go to 1-0 on the season with the win, 69-45 all over New Athens. Need to take one more break, come back and pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. We'll do that after the break. You're listening to Woodlawn Cardinals basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Chrysler 200 sedan could be the perfect recipe of beauty and luxury with an added pinch of safety. The 200 Touring has beauty outside with powerful LED accented headlamps as well as precise chiseled profile. Inside, it's nothing but luxury with leather, heated seats, navigation, and Uconnect technology. With 0% financing or a total of $3,500 in incentives on the 2013 Chrysler 200, we are guaranteed to find a payment perfect for you. Chrysler is so confident in this IIHS top safety pick that they're offering a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty that is unmatched by Honda, Toyota, and Nissan. You must come see our associates at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or shop us online at kingcitychrysler.com.
Is your concrete driveway or maybe your sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even non-existent? Let Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing in Woodlawn be a part of your home or business renovation in the new year. A true family-owned and operated local business, Rowley's Excavating specializes in dirt excavation and hauling, residential and commercial concrete jobs too. There's nothing these guys can't do. Get a free quote by calling Luke Rowley at 237-0552. That's 237-0552. Rowley's Excavating and Cement Finishing. They get dirty so you don't have to. Call Luke today.
A digestive problem can affect every area of your life. But now there's a specialist right here in town who focuses on digestive health. Mayo Clinic trained Dr. Tegpaul Atwal has opened the only gastroenterology clinic in Mount Vernon. Dr. Atwal treats acid reflux, gallbladder problems, inflammatory bowel disease, ulcers, and more. For your appointment with Dr. Atwal at Crossroads Specialty Clinic, call 618-241-9071.
Back out to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and WMIXSports.com.
Welcome back one last time to the arena in Okawville. Danny Czerwinski here as the Woodlawn Cardinals go to 1-0 with a 69-45 win over the new Athens Yellow Jackets. You're listening to the Sesser-Valier post-game show. Now it's time for me to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. A lot of choices, a lot of possibilities, a lot of players to choose from here tonight, but I think when you look at it in that first quarter, what really spurred Woodlawn on to the win, Jason Hateman with 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, 9 points. Jason Hateman, he ended the night with 14, but those 3 3-pointers in the first quarter really propelled Woodlawn in this game tonight. Jason Hateman is your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Y08 Hours and other emergency rooms, Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges. You'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. A shout out to the Woodlawn Grade School boys basketball team. The Warriors on their way back from Wayne City. They defeated Albion tonight, 42-27. They advanced to the semifinals on Wednesday night at the Wayne City tournament, where they will take on Fairfield at 7:15. Congratulations to them, and more importantly, thank you for listening to me, or us, at WMIX Sports. Coach Mike Ertzen, of course, is a colleague, and he'll be with me Friday night to call the game between Woodlawn and Okawville. We need to wrap things up. People are leaving the gym. They're putting the scoreboards up, bleachers back, and they're going to probably shut the lights out on me. So for Holly Carroll back at the studio, I'm Denny Czerwinski as members of your WMIX Sports team. Final score tonight, Woodlawn 69, New Athens 45. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WMIX Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Rowley Excavating, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu, and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Batter's Box in Woodlawn, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.